Great, so welcome to the taster of what we're going to be doing with this Connect Group video. I hope you enjoy it. Hope that you're having a great time at Connect Groups tonight. Hope that you're having lots of fun, lots of food, and lots of good fellowship time, lots of time with your friends there. Hey, listen, I don't know if you remember, but Pastor Jen was speaking just a couple of weeks ago about having an expectancy. Not just letting this summer pass you by, not just letting the things, the things that you'd usually do, just chilling out, spending time with friends, having lots of barbecues, maybe go away on a holiday. Don't just let this time be a time where you back down, but start to raise your expectations. Start to raise your faith. Start to raise your belief in what God can do in this new season ahead. You know, we're going to be like those meerkats. We're going to be like what Pastor Jen was talking about, a little bit like Pastor Dave, popping your head above the ground, looking around, looking in anticipation of what God can do in this new season. As a Connect Group, why don't you make sure that you're meeting over the summer? Why don't you make sure that you're spending loads of time just encouraging each other, sending each other encouraging texts, encouraging messages, just building that family, building that sense of expectation for the next year ahead, that this is going to be an incredible year. Don't let this next month go by without you really pushing into God and really seeing what He's got for your life. Hey, for the Connect Groups around the city, this is just our way of connecting you all together, of letting you know what's going on in the church, letting you know what's going on in other people's Connect Groups. Bit of sad news this week, it's Joe and Naomi's last week. They're off to Pastures News, so for those guys in Ed and Safi's Connect Group, we just want to say thanks so much for what you've done. Thanks so much for how you've planted into the life of Hope City Church. You guys have been amazing partners, and so we've really valued you being a part of what's been going on. And just thanks so much for this last year of Connect Groups. Thank you so much for just being there, being investing into each other, being strengthening each other. Thanks to the leaders. Thanks for all you've done in terms of building such great Connect Groups. And so next week, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have our Connect parties. It's just a bit of celebration, a little bit of time for you to let your hair down. Not too much, if you've got any hair, Paul Widdowson. But just let your hair down a little bit and just spend some time in each other's company, having a great time. So make sure you're inviting your friends. Make sure you're getting planning, you're getting your barbecues planned tonight. And then that'll be a fantastic in a couple of weeks' time. Just some church news. Summerfest is coming up for all the 1830s. I'm sure they know about it all already, but if you are 1830s, make sure you book in for that. If you're not in that bracket, if you're not going to be going, make sure you're praying for our young adults. Make sure you're praying for our students and youth, that they really meet with God over that week, that they have a great time, they get loads of energy back, have loads of fun, but equally that they really meet with God and it's an exceptional time for them. And also, just for all the families in church, we've got next week's our Summer of Fun. We've got a big summer barbecue that's going to be happening after the 11 a.m. service. So invite all your friends to that. Meat will be provided. It's in the top car park. We've got a nice cream van. We've got entertainment, so it'll be a great time. And then in the evening, we've got Hope City Church has Got Talent, which is going to be a fantastic evening of entertainment and fun. So really good invitational Sunday. So make sure that you come along to that and be a part of what we're doing as a church. Great. So tonight we're going to be going through Pastor Dave's message, looking at John 2, 1 to 10, about when Jesus went to the wedding feast, what he did there when he turned water into wine. And I think it's quite fitting because we're going to be looking at celebration. We're going to be looking at what it is to celebrate the new thing that God's going to do. Not just celebrate the thing that God's done previously, but celebrate what God is going to be doing. Have an expectation, like Pastor Jen was saying, have a sense of anticipation that something's going to happen, something exciting, something new, and why don't we just spend a little bit of time tonight celebrating, thanking God for what He's done, giving a few testimonies of a great year that's just gone, some great stories, great time of just sharing what God's done in Connect Groups. But let's start to raise our anticipation. Let's pray for the next year ahead and really believe that God's going to move in a massive way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope that you feel like it's going to connect you in. Hope you feel like it's a useful thing to do. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a great night. Bye.